I've been trying to make my wallet fold all day. Cashing in my dreams, big payout. Underneath my money tree, big shade out. Now these models.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Brandon. I'm a guy who flies as a Miami-based flight attendant for a U.S. carrier, and I'm here to talk about my May schedule. This month has been so crazy. I did not actually record me bidding for my schedule the first half that I usually do in these videos. Yeah, that just didn't happen. But here I am at the end. So we're gonna talk about what I did bid for and then what I got. Okay, so coming into May, I had quite a bit of pre-assigned credit. Pre-assigned credit is basically things that are already on your schedule before you actually get your flying schedule. Days that I do union work, and I also had vacation. I had 10 vacation days that I'm using in May. And so between my vacation days and my union days, I have 40 hours of pre-assigned credit, which looked really good because where my seniority was and based on the number of projected lines, I was close to being back on reserve for May. I was hoping that with all of this pre-assigned credit, me only asking for 60 hours, they would be able to find me 20 hours somewhere. So cool, I bid for 60 hours. You all know how I go down, and you basically put in preferences about what you want. And I basically asked for, at the top, it was like high hour 3 days, then high hour 2 days, and then like mid hour, not low, but not high, just kind of average credit 3 days, and then average credit 2 days, and then I asked for high hour turns. Then I asked for stand-ups, which I'll explain in a minute, and then I asked for red-eye turns at the very bottom. And I submitted it. I was like, cool, it is what it is. All this vacation days, I already knew I was going to be off because we bid vacation back during Vlogtober. You all that have been watching since October actually were with me when I bid for this vacation. Submitted my bid or whatever. Schedules came out. I mean, I got the 5th to last line, so I knew it was not going to be fantastic. One, I'm happy I have a line because having a line just gives you more flexibility and more freedom and control of your schedule. However, I was awarded 76 hours. I already had 40 hours on my schedule, so they also assigned me 36 more hours on top of it, when I actually only wanted 60. And of those 36 hours, it was 6 stand-up. I'll post that right here. Bam. Yeah, a stand-up is basically where you work the last flight leaving your base. You go somewhere, you have a bit of ground time, not short enough for it to be a turn, not long enough for it to be a full layover. And then you work the first flight back out the next morning. So I've worked a lot of these back when I was Denver based. I've worked several, I have several vlogs that are me working stand-ups. Basically, it looks something like you might fly somewhere and you might land at midnight or 1 a.m. and you'll be back at the airport at 5 a.m. going back out. So you do get a hotel room because you're on the ground for a little bit of time, but it's not like I'm going to sleep. So we call it a stand-up because you're not really laying over. Stand up, lean over. ODANs, I think, is a phrase that one airline uses. I don't know. If you are a flight attendant and you all do something like this, drop down below and let me know what you all call them. Many different phrases, but basically last flight out, first flight in, short ground time, you get a hotel, not really enough time to go to sleep, but some people do. Cool. So I have a bunch of those next month. You know, it's cool. I always make modifications to my schedule. So we have the ability to pick up on top of our vacation days. And by that, I mean, you're already getting paid for that day as a vacation day. So you can work on top of that day and still get additional credit. I'm going on a vacation next month. Well, let me stop saying vacation. I'm going on a trip next month. So I'm not working over all of my vacation days because some of those days I actually am going on a trip. So that'll be more non-real content coming in the future. But anyway, so I did pick up a little bit flying at the beginning of my vacation and at the end of my vacation. And I've also started swapping out some of the 6 identical trips that I had for some other things. And I'm still trying to drop them. I'm even about to consider putting money on them just to get rid of them because we do that as flight attendants. I could easily go online right now and say I'm offering $50 for somebody to take this, and somebody will pick it up and you send them $50. It's super transactional, but you do what you gotta do to get that schedule right. Like, if you know how to work the system, you can get to the days that you need off most of the time. But anyway, that's my schedule for next month. I don't know how much vlog content I'll be producing. I thought somebody was coming in my room. I don't know how much vlog content I'll be producing. However, there is other flight attendant content that I still want to create, and so the videos will keep coming. But yeah, I just wanted to come on really, really quickly and let you all know what is happening with my schedule for next month so you all can know what was up. I survived April not working a single turn. That was my goal to you all. I think I said it in my Bid to Me video. And I decided that I'm just turned out. Like, I've worked, I've worked way too many turns in February and March. I'm tired of going to the airport like back to back to back days. So the goal is no turns in April unless they're part of a trip. But yeah, we did it. I did not pick up a single solo turn in the month of April. Now, I've added turns on the trips, but I was already working, so that don't count. But disrespectful. Hopefully, I can keep this trend going and not pick up any turns for next month. However, some of them Boston turns look real enticing, so I might have to just let this no turn thing go. I had my break, it's Gucci. But that's all. I'm gonna stop rambling at this point, you all. I'm Brandon, I'm a guy who flies, and I'll see you all the next time.
It goes by.